everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, this is On Topic episode number 11. So if you are not familiar with my On Topic videos, they are basically just videos where I talk about book, TV, and movie news that I'm excited about and that I want to discuss, and other things that I feel like sharing. I leave all of the links to every single thing that I talk about down below, so you can check out all of the links, everything. I leave timestamps for when I talk about the books, the TV shows, and the movies. It's all down below. And as always, I start with the book news. So we have a couple of cover reveals. Piece of My Heart by Nicole Jacqueline. This is book 4 in the Fostering Love series, I think, and this is out in July. We have a new book and cover reveal from Danielle Malpez, which is called Leave Me Breathless. This is the US Canada cover, and I believe she's going to have a different UK cover, but I don't think she has announced that yet or showed that yet. And this is out in November. The 2-Week Arrangement by Kendall Ryan. This is out in June. Arranged by R.K. Lily. This is her newest book. I think this is a standalone, but I'm not exactly sure. And this is out actually April 23rd. We have the cover for Needing Forever Volume 2 by Terry M. Browning. This is, I guess, like book 2 in the like spin-off of the Rocker series. I don't really know what this series is yet because the first book comes out at the end of this month, so I don't exactly know what this series is, but it does say like it's part of the Rocker series universe, so I think it's a spin-off. So yeah, this is the cover for volume 2, which is out at the end of May. Sawyer Bennett revealed the cover for Dominic, which is book 6 in the Arizona Vengeance series, and this one will be out February 2020. And she also revealed that the rest of the series will be available in paperback. So starting with Dax, the rest of the books will be available in paperback, which is really exciting. I'm really sad that the first 3 books are not available in paperback because book 1 and book 3 are my favorites so far. And so I'm really sad that those aren't available in paperback, but maybe, hopefully in the future, maybe. But definitely starting with Dax, the rest will be available in paperback, which is really exciting. Dax is out in July, by the way. Yes, this is the cover for Dominic, which is book 6. Then we have just some like bookish news. Samantha Young revealed that she has a new book coming out with Berkeley, which is called Much Ado About You, and it has to do with Shakespeare and a small town and a bookshop, and it just sounds really, really cute, and I love Samantha's contemporaries, so I am really excited for this one. No date on this yet, nor no cover, but I imagine it will come out next year maybe, or possibly at the end of this year. We finally have a date for The Lying Hours by Sarah Nye, which is book 5 in the How to Date a Douchebag series, and this will be out May 9th. I'm very, very excited for it. I don't think there's a cover just yet, but I'm very excited for May 9th. Katie Evans announced a new book, which is called Big Shot, and this will be out in August. Penelope Douglas finally announced her Fall Away spinoff series. So I've been waiting for this series since what feels like forever. I love the Fall Away Bully series so much, and I'm so excited for the spinoff. So this will follow all of the children of the bully characters in that series. So this will follow all of their children. She announced like all 6 books, all of the titles. The series will be called Hellbent, and the first book is called Falls Boys. Penelope revealed that she's hoping to have the first book out next year. She might have like book 1 and book 2 out, but definitely the first book. Very excited. I've just been waiting for this spin-off series for like ever, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the second generation. I'm just very excited. I don't know if this is new news or just like new to me, but I was scrolling through my Goodreads and I saw this, and this is The Edge of Destiny by J.A. Redmersky, who wrote obviously The Edge of Never and The Edge of Always, I think. It's also been years since I've read those two books. But this is book 3, I guess, but it follows their daughter. And I don't know if there's a date on this. I don't know if the cover was just announced or like what's happening, but I'm so curious about this book that I just thought I would share it. And if you do follow the author and you know more about this than I do, please let me know, because I'm just really curious about this. And I also saw this on her website, but I couldn't find like any info about it, so I don't know when this is coming out or what, but we have a cover for it, so that's really exciting because I feel like we've been waiting for this book for years as well. So we'll see what happens with this. And then we have 2 books that changed release date that I want to mention on here because I did talk about them in new release videos and like other videos, so I just wanted to quickly mention them. So My Life in Shambles by Karina Halley has a new release date. It is actually coming out April 11th, which is I think tomorrow by the time I put this video up. I mentioned this book in like my February new releases and then my March releases because it was supposed to come out around Valentine's Day, but she changed the release date, and then I assumed it was coming out in March, but like she didn't officially announce it, and I just assumed it was. It wasn't, but she announced April 11th. So tomorrow this book should be out. I'm very, very excited. I love the cover. I just can't wait for this. There's also a new release date for The Best I've Ever Had by Abby Glines. This was supposed to come out March 22nd, but she changed the release date to April 16th, which I think is also her birthday or something. This is book 3, I think, in the Rosemary Beach meets Seabreeze series. I'm not a huge fan of this series, but I love Abby, so I'm obviously going to still read it. And yeah, I'm excited. It's been a while since she wrote the first and second book in this series, so I'm wondering what she's going to do with book 3. So that is it for bookish news. Now on to TV news. So the first news that I want to talk about has to do with the discovery of witches. I totally forgot to talk about this, and I feel really bad because I should have like been advertising this more. But if you are unaware, A Discovery of Witches season 1 is airing on AMC and BBC. The first season is currently airing on there. I believe last Sunday was episode 1, and then this Sunday is episode 2. The first season aired on Sky One last September, and then it was released on Sundance Now and Shudder as like part of their streaming services. But now you can finally watch it on BBC America and AMC. And yeah, it's currently airing, so if you want to watch it and you don't have Sundance Now and Shudder, that's okay. You can now watch it on live TV, and I'm sure you can stream them online for BBC America and AMC as well if you want to. But you can watch it live on TV, which is really, really exciting. I'm really happy that they decided to reach more networks. I'm really, really happy about this because that means season 2 has a better chance of actually airing on a network instead of going to a subscription service. Now, because it's airing on live TV, I'm actually rewatching it as well, which I'm really happy about. I just love this show, and I'm just so happy that it is airing on bigger networks, and it's really exciting. So hopefully for season 2, they will also air it on like BBC America and AMC, because that would be great, and I'm very excited about that. So speaking of season 2, I did say, I think in my upcoming romance adaptations, that they were supposed to film in March, but obviously that was way before Teresa Palmer was pregnant. So they had to obviously push back filming because she's still pregnant. I believe she's having her baby sometime in April, I think. I'm not sure. So they had to push back filming. They will start filming season 2 in June, and Teresa will join them more towards July. I'm very excited about season 2, them filming it. I can't wait to see like any behind the scenes photos and any stuff of that. I'm very, very excited. I'm also excited about new casting. I'm sure I'll probably do a whole separate video talking about season 2, like when we get a lot of information and maybe a lot of casting. Or I just might mention it in a future On Topic video. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. I don't know when that means we're going to get season 2. Like, maybe we'll get season 2. I honestly don't see that we'll get season 2 in the fall because it's just like, that's not enough time. So maybe like in January, February, we might get season 2. I feel like that's still so far away because it is, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I will keep you guys updated on like any release dates or any of that. Next TV news is that the creators of Orphan Black are bouncing around ideas to create another show in the same world, basically. There's no like official news on this or like actual details. It's just kind of like rumored in talks that they might create another show in the same world, not necessarily with the same characters or the same actors. I don't think any of the same actors will return. I don't think it'll actually like have anything to do with Orphan Black. It just might like be in the same world, but like new characters, new story, different thing, but like kind of a spin-off, but not really. Does that make sense? This is really exciting. I love Orphan Black. I loved the whole element of Orphan Black, just like the whole sci-fi element. I found so interesting and different and unique. Sometimes I forget how much I love sci-fi shows until I'm like watching a really good one and I'm like, I love sci-fi shows. Yeah, I'm curious about this new show set in the same world. I think that's really interesting and I wonder what they're gonna do with that. Now on to movie news. So we got some casting news on the second To All the Boys I've Loved Before movie, which I think they're calling it To All the Boys P.S. I Still Love You. I think that's what they're calling it, but I'm not exactly sure. I did find this photo on Twitter. I hope this is like an official photo because that would be a cute title. And they are currently filming, so they did reveal some new casting. I'm just going to talk about 2 castings really. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot more casting, but these are just the 2 that I wanted to talk about. So the first one is that John Ambrose McLaren is recasted with Jordan Fisher. And I'm okay with this casting. I know that a lot of people were upset because there was already somebody cast as John Ambrose. I feel like they didn't really take time to cast him properly when they first filmed the first movie, because if you remember, the first movie didn't have like any like real company attached to it. It was kind of like an indie movie. It wasn't attached with like a major company, and then Netflix bought it. Like they had filmed the movie, they had done everything, and then Netflix bought the movie after. Then obviously it had a huge success, so they're obviously doing the second one. And so I don't think they like truly made like a conscious decision, I can't say that word, on who they wanted to play John Ambrose. So I understand them for changing the casting, like it makes sense to me. But, I mean, it does suck for the original actor. I don't even know who it was. But I'm okay with this casting. I like Jordan Fisher. He seems really great and a good fit for John Ambrose. So I'm okay with this casting. We also got Trevor's casting, who will be played by Ross Butler, who obviously you may know from Riverdale, I think. I think he was in Riverdale. I don't remember Trevor, but I'm pretty sure he's like Peter's friend, right? I have to reread the books because it's been years as well. But yeah, I'm really excited about the second movie, and yeah, I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm imagining this will come out maybe later this year or early 2020. So excited about that. The next one I want to talk about is something I just want to have more of like a discussion about, because it's not, I mean, it is kind of news, but like not really, because it's nothing official. So I wanted to talk about this in my last On Topic video, but I felt like it was way too fresh and I kind of wanted things to die down first before I actually talked about it. I don't know if you guys remember this, but many years ago, Vampire Academy was adapted into a movie. I personally loved the movie. I know so many people hated it. So many people thought it was horrible, bad adaptation, whatever. I personally loved it. I thought it was really fun, and it also had a serious tone to it. Sorry if I'm at a different angle, I had to change my memory card. So as I was saying, I personally loved the Vampire Academy movie. I loved the casting. I thought the casting was so perfect. I loved the whole setting and atmosphere. I loved all of the sets. I loved where they filmed. Like, I just loved the whole movie. It was really fun. I really loved it. But I know so many people hated it, and I do see the argument of it being like Mean Girls meets vampires. I get it, but I loved it. I just thought it was really fun. They obviously never made a second movie, which was supposed to be Frostbite. It did not do good at the box office, which sucked. I was really mad about it. I'm still really bitter about them not continuing. I mean, I understand, but like, I'm still mad about it, you know? So that happened years ago. Flashback to like early March. The official movie Facebook page did some like revamping. So they changed like their profile picture, they changed their like cover photo, and then they posted like 2 questionable posts. So the first one was "Welcome back to Vampire Academy, miss us." And then the other one was like that they are still fighting to bring the Vampire Academy world back to life. And I'm so confused on what this means. So when I first saw this, my initial reaction was, oh, they're going to do a reboot. It didn't really occur to me that they would try to do the sequel after so many years. Like, I just don't really think that's possible. What I do think is possible is a reboot. I think they could do like a whole City of Bones thing where the Mortal Instruments City of Bones movie failed, and then a couple of years later they did a TV show instead. I feel like this is the most possible thing. I feel like it would be a TV show, because a movie just like wouldn't make sense. People would be like, wasn't this already a movie? So I feel like a reboot for a TV show makes the most sense, to either have it on Freeform or Hulu or Netflix or whatever. Like, that makes the most sense to me. And I mean, Dominic Sherwood even replied to like some of these things saying that he had no idea what this was and like he wasn't attached to it, which like further proves my theory that it's going to be a reboot. I'm sure on his end he contacted people and found out like if it was a legit thing or not. I mean, this could be totally fake. This could be just them wanting to promote the page. I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is anything legit. I don't think it is, because Rochelle Mead has not posted a single thing about this. I've literally tried to do some detective work and like look at her, all of her social media, see what she's posted, see what she's liked. And I've did that for some of the actors as well who were attached to the movie, and like nothing really. So I don't know if this is actually a legit thing, or the Facebook page is just wanting to like get things going, I guess. I don't know. I personally would love a sequel to the first movie. I would love to see Frostbite on the screen with the same cast and everything. I just don't think that's realistic, obviously, because it's been so many years since the first movie, but I would still love it. Like, I would still watch it. I would still support it. I would do all of that. If it were a reboot for either a movie or TV show with like a new cast and new everything, I think I would still like watch it and give it a try, but I would be a little bit more hesitant, I guess. I would still watch it because I think it would make like a really great TV show if it was done right. And like, part of me is hoping that they do something with this and that Dominic Sherwood is attached, because he clearly has free time now. I mean, Shadowhunters is no longer a thing. I would love to see him back as Christian. I just think that would be amazing. I loved him in the first movie as Christian. I thought he did such a great job. Him with his accent and his black hair. I was just vibing with that. I loved it. So I can totally see him joining again for a reboot or a sequel or whatever. Like, I'm so open to anything to do with this, because I just think it is a great series, and I would love to see another movie or a reboot or something. I think it'd be great. Even a new book series in this world. I know that Rochelle Mead teased over the years that she didn't close that chapter necessarily, and that she would be open to writing another spin-off series, and I would be open to reading that as well. another theory of mine was like, oh, like maybe this means we're gonna get more books in the series. I mean, I'm open to anything in this world, honestly. Like more books, a reboot for a TV show or movie, or like a sequel for a movie. I'm down for it all because I loved the original cast. I thought they were perfect and I did enjoy the first movie. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this possible reboot, continuation, or just random posts. I don't know. Let me know all of your thoughts down below about this. And the last movie news is not really like news, but I did just want to quickly mention it. So the After movie is almost here. I'm filming this on Sunday and this video goes up on Wednesday. And so I don't know when I'm going to see the movie. I'm hoping to go see it Thursday, which is tomorrow technically, but I could end up going to see it Friday. I don't really know yet because obviously it's Sunday when I'm filming this and the tickets are not on sale where I live yet. So I don't know what's happening with that, but hopefully I'll see it by this weekend anyways. And I'm very, very excited. I know I haven't really talked about any news or anything like that just because there's been so many photos and clips and everything like that that it's really hard to keep up with it. And also I don't want to see everything. I want things to be a surprise. So I've been kind of avoiding some of the news and some of the like clips and photos and all of that. I've just been avoiding it because I want to be kind of surprised with things. And yes, I'm very excited to see the movie and love how they've been doing like a press tour and doing like Q&As and signings. I think that's really fun. I just wanted to mention why I haven't really talked about it or done updates on it is because I've been avoiding things. I am very excited to see the movie. I will have a movie review up either Friday or Saturday. It really just depends on when I actually get to see the movie, but I will have a review for it, so you can stay tuned for that. I do believe that is it for this On Topic video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know some book, TV, or movie news that you're excited about. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.